Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. My hands are trembling right now, my heart is pounding out of my chest, and I swear to you, this is something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. But no, this is real. Something that's happening right now behind closed doors, something so unbelievable that it's going to shake the foundation of the entire NFL universe. I'm talking about a secret, a story so explosive, so groundbreaking, that if this leaks, the league as we know it will never be the same. And let me tell you, I've got the scoop of a lifetime, a secret so big, so insane, that I guarantee you've never seen anything like this before. Are you ready? Are you really ready to hear what's unfolding behind the scenes? Because this isn't just a rumor, this isn't hearsay, this is cold, hard, verified information. And trust me, it's about to change everything you thought you knew about the NFL. But before I unleash the full story, listen up. If you want to be part of the inner circle, the true insiders, then I need you to do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like, and ring the notification bell right now. Because what I'm about to reveal is the kind of news that can't be contained, that everyone will be talking about, and I want you right in the middle of it. Part of the green room, the secret society of NFL diehards who know what's coming next. This isn't for the casual fans, no, this is for those who want to be ahead of the curve, the true believers who understand that history is being made right now. So do it. Subscribe, like, and turn on that bell because what I'm about to drop will blow your mind. And trust me, you'll want to say you saw it first. Now let us go deep into the shadows, into the dark corridors of NFL power, where deals are made in whispers, where legends are born and destroyed in the same breath. I'm talking about the most clandestine operation I've ever uncovered, an astonishing plan that involves one of the NFL's brightest stars, a player who could completely rewrite the story of a franchise, of a city, of an entire league. Imagine the scene, a clandestine meeting between NFL executives, secret negotiations that defy logic, the kind of moves that leave veteran insiders speechless. I've got access to the most sensitive information you could ever imagine, and what I've learned is even more incredible than you can possibly conceive. It all starts with Denzel Ward. Yes, the Denzel Ward, the elite cornerback of the Cleveland Browns, who as of January 22, 2026, is still making plays like a madman. His fifth Pro Bowl in 2025, his physical dominance, his shutdown coverage, all that elite talent that made him a top 5 pick in 2018, still shining brighter than ever. But here's the twist. The Browns, despite his brilliance, are falling apart. A 5-12 nightmare of a season, coaching upheavals, front office shakeups, Cleveland is in chaos. They're desperate to rebuild, to retool, to get back to the top. And in this chaos, a blueprint is forming, a master plan that could catapult Denzel Ward into a new universe. Now hold on to your seats because here's the big one. What if I told you that the Washington Commanders, yes, the team that's been craving a star for years, are about to pull off the deal of the decade? A trade so shocking, so unprecedented, it'll shake the NFL's very fabric. And the player involved? Denzel Ward, yes, the same Ward who's been a Browns cornerstone. But here's the catch. It's not just a trade, no. It's a full-blown, dynasty-changing move that could alter the balance of power forever. Imagine this. Washington, under the brilliant yet unpredictable Daniel Quinn, who's been hunting for a game-changer, a leader on the back end that can instantly transform his defense into a fortress. Quinn, the mastermind behind that legendary Seattle Legion of Boom, knows talent when he sees it. And Ward. Ward is the perfect puzzle piece, a shutdown corner with Pro Bowl pedigree, a player with the heart of a champion. But what if I told you that the real story is even bigger? That behind the scenes, there's a secret negotiation so complex, so high stakes, that it makes the black ops of the league look like child's play. Picture this. The Commanders, fresh off their disappointing 5-12 campaign, are desperate for a spark. They've been circling the league looking for a superstar who can change the culture, elevate the entire defense, and become the face of their franchise. And what's better than adding a 5-time Pro Bowler like Ward? Someone who is only 28 in his prime, with years of elite play ahead of him. A player who can be the missing piece in their championship puzzle. Think about it. Ward immediately becomes the pillar of the Commanders' defense, the guy that opponents fear night after night, game after game. He's the kind of player that can shut down the league's best receivers. And with Quinn's aggressive defensive scheme, Ward's skills are about to be unleashed to the fullest. But hold on, because this isn't just about talent. No, this is about strategy, about a master plan that involves the league's most secretive, most powerful figures orchestrating something that no one saw coming. Word is, the Commanders are willing to give up not just draft picks, but even young pieces with massive potential, a package that makes Cleveland's head spin. Think about it, future first-round picks, young stars, maybe even a promising quarterback or a rising linebacker. They're ready to go all in. And in return, Ward, a cornerstone for the next decade, a player whose value skyrockets with every game. Why would Cleveland even consider it? Because the Browns are at a crossroads. The last couple seasons have been brutal: coaching changes, injuries, a roster that's almost in shambles. They need a rebuild, a reset. And losing Ward might be painful, sure, but if they get enough in return, if they lay their hands on multiple first-rounders, young talent, and maybe even a future franchise quarterback, they could be setting up a dynasty of their own. And let's not forget the money, Ward's contract. That $100 million extension signed just a few years back is a beacon for any team looking to build around a young, elite corner. His leadership, his intensity, that unmatched ability to lock down receivers, Cleveland's got to be salivating over what they could recoup. And what about the league? Oh my God, the ripple effects. When this news breaks, the NFL world will explode. Every analyst, every insider, every coach, every player will be talking about it. This isn't just a move, it's a seismic shift. The league's power dynamics are about to reorganize, with the Commanders suddenly emerging as a serious Super Bowl contender. Opponents across the league will be trembling at the thought of facing Ward, a shutdown corner with a chip on his shoulder, a player who thrives in the spotlight, who feeds off the energy of the game. And the Commanders. They're not just building a solid defense, they're creating a monster. And what will this mean for the NFL landscape? Imagine the headlines. Commanders land Denzel Ward, set sights on Super Bowl. Cleveland Browns hit reset button with blockbuster trade. The league's new defensive juggernaut. The media hysteria. The social media frenzy. Fans losing their minds. Everywhere you look, this is the story of a lifetime. And I haven't even told you the best part yet, the secret, the hidden angle no one else has uncovered. Because behind all of this, there's a legendary figure that's been pulling the strings, a mastermind, a chess player whose name is whispered in the shadows, the Grand Architect. Rumors suggest this person is none other than the league's most influential power broker, a figure with connections deep in every NFL HQ, someone who sees Ward not just as a player, but as a symbol of the future, a tool to reshape the entire league. This person has been quietly orchestrating moves, aligning interests, stacking the deck to create a super team that can dominate for years to come. And the league insiders whisper that this isn't just a whim, it's a carefully calculated billion-dollar chess move that will go down in history as one of the most significant trades of all time. Now, look at what this could turn into. Think about the ripple effects in Washington, the energy, the optimism, the sheer possibility. The fan base hasn't seen this kind of excitement in years. The city is already dreaming of championships, of a future where Denzel Ward becomes a legend, the cornerstone of a new era. Imagine the celebrations, the billboards, the chants echoing through the streets. The NFL's brightest stars watching from the sidelines, knowing that the Commanders are about to become a powerhouse. No more underdogs now, they're contenders that everyone fears. And Ward. He's not just a player anymore, he's a symbol, a superhero, a legend in the making. And listen, I want you to close your eyes for a second. Picture this scene, Denzel Ward stepping onto FedEx Field for a game that feels like a playoff showdown. The roar of the crowd, lights flashing, the national anthem playing. That unmistakable look in Ward's eyes, focused, fierce. Opponents try to beat him, but they can't, because he is untouchable. The way he covers the best receivers, the way he bait quarterbacks into throws they regret, it's poetry in motion. He's the back-end hero that makes every play, every game, a masterpiece. Imagine his interception, his big goal line stop, that signature sideline dance. That's the moment every fan dreams of. That's what superstars are made of. And HES about to become the face of the league's new defensive era. But wait, it gets even crazier. The NFL's top analysts are already whispering that this move could propel Washington to the top of the league in a matter of months. Their defense, reinforced beyond belief. Their secondary, unstoppable. And their Super Bowl odds, skyrocketing. All because of one man, Denzel Ward, the ultimate game changer. The league's most feared cornerback, now in navy blue, riding that wave of superstar energy to the heights of glory. And Cleveland, they're quietly preparing for the rebuild, but deep down, they know this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because, folks, these kinds of trades don't happen every day. They only happen when legends are born. And speaking of legends, let's talk about the heart. Because Ward isn't just a ball hawk or a shutdown guy. No, behind that fierce exterior is a kid from Ohio, a hometown hero who loves the game more than anything. The story of how he got here, the sacrifices, the battles against injuries, the relentless drive that made him a Pro Bowler 5 times over, that's the soul of this story. He's a leader, a warrior, a man whose fire ignites every locker room he walks into. And now he's about to take that fire to a new team, to a new city that will finally recognize his greatness. Imagine the connection he'll forge with the fans, the impact he'll have, not just on the field, but in people's hearts. That's what makes this story so special. It's not just about football, it's about legacy, about a player who embodies everything the sport stands for. And I ask you, as a true NFL fan, can you feel this? Can you see the impending storm, the moment where history is rewritten? This isn't just a trade. It's a seismic shift, a turning point, the beginning of a new chapter that will be talked about for generations. It's about heroism, about ambition, about destiny. And you, my friend, you're in the front row of the greatest show on earth. So here's my final message to every Washington fan, to every NFL fanatic. Smash that like button. Share this story everywhere because what's happening behind the scenes right now is pure fire. It's the kind of thing that legends are made of. This isn't just hype, this is real. And I promise you, when this trade finally drops, when everyone finds out, the entire NFL universe will shake with shock, awe, and pure excitement. You want to be part of history. You want to witness the moment the league changes forever. Then stay tuned because this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. And trust me, when Denzel Ward dons that navy blue jersey, when he takes the field with the Commanders, every opponent will tremble because, my friend, a new king is about to rise and it's going to be epic. Hey, Ari, you ready?